Hi, you're watching Questing Time. I'm Paul Foxcroft. This is episode 16, part 3. As the players finally make their way into the Gravy Sphere. Well, the Palace of Gravy. Look, okay, there's a lot of gravy stuff coming up. Deal with it. Lucifer Gravy is an evil giant Minotaur. He is currently in charge of a massive criminal organisation called the Inner Plains Army, more likely to be known as the Gravy Boys. And they have an enormous palace set inside a perpetual storm on the elemental plane of air. The players are breaking in to the Palace of Gravy with the specific intention of freeing Halcyon Galeforce. Halcyon is a planeswalker who's been captured along with her tower. If the players can free her and the tower, then they can finally get off of the plane of air. In theory, maybe even get home. Let's see how it goes. I mean, what could go wrong? Let's find out.
So guys, we've got about 16 plans now. Let's pick at least 4 of them.
and then set about doing them individually, splitting the party.
Yep. Numerous times.
Well,
I think you should take the lead on one of these.
Should we try and ask a guard and just do basically what we were going to do with that guard, but he passed out? So should we just
around?
That's true. We could wait till that happens.
I mean, I assume he will.
Why don't we call the guards to tell them a guard has been knocked out?
Because you're disguised as guards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we found the guard. So we call for reinforcements.
That's cool. That's brilliant. We call down the stairs. Help! We need reinforcements.
No,
to the guards that are guarding the thingy.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul, before you tell us what happens, can I just remind the people I play with, literally he said minutes ago, we play with live ammo here.
Yeah.
That's why I used my map voice. Map voice.
So, Briony,
We stealth our way in, and now we're making a big fucking summon up.
yeah. As you shout down the stairs. What do you shout?
Help! We need backup.
Right, great. From the stairs behind you, the upstairs ones. Hang on a second. Christ. You hear a heavy footsteps.
I've got a great plan.
Have you?
Wait. Don't have one after we've done something.
But no, it ties into the plan.
Okay, Phillin.
What plan?
I look to Ruff and go, Mr. Ruff, just play along.
What about us two? Do we not play along?
Everyone play along, but especially Mr. Ruff.
Swayingly, I am like, yeah.
So, are the guards coming up, Paul?
No, from behind you, you hear heavy footsteps on the stairs coming down, and a voice going, "What's going on?"
You! I'll use my weird...
You turn around. What you can see is a 3-foot-tall guy with a huge billowing white beard and a bright red hat and enormous hobnail boots.
Okay.
I start laughing.
And I go, you there, what's your name? To the beard person.
Captain Hateful, what's your name?
I am called John.
I am also called John.
I am John
3.
We're
We've just come in from Cascadia, and one of our crew started a fight with one of your guards, hence the blood on his sash. We're not happy about this, and we want to put him in the prison brig. How do we go about doing that?
3 things. 1, that's not fresh blood. 2, we haven't got a brig. And 3, you're not the troops I sent to Cascadia. And he draws a sickle, which looks absolutely malevolent and launches towards you as blood froths from his mouth. Initiative.
I said to him and go, I think my plan failed.
Nope. Initiative. You have no time for this
No.
shit.
I will be on initiative. Oh, I will be on initiative 12.
I rolled a natural 1.
Nice. Rufus?
Well, +2, so that's 3.
It's a 1. Richard?
8.
Rufus?
16.
Okay. Rufus, you get to act before the red cap.
Yeah. I keep laughing and run at the red cap. Am I close enough to be able to get an attack in?
Fuck yeah.
I rage.
Cool.
But the adrenaline from raging makes me feel sick. And as I approach, about to start attacking him, I vomit onto his head.
Would you like to do that as an action?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of your attack actions.
And then, having vomited on him, I then hit him in the side of the head with my axe.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Oh, sorry. 22.
That's a hit.
And I get a bonus attack, don't I?
You do.
Shall I roll the damage first?
Breathe on him. Breathe on him.
4 was the damage for the first one.
Okay.
And then second attack.
Yep.
Didn't go in the dice tray, but was a natural 20. That didn't go in the dice tray either. That was not a natural 20. And finally, I rolled an 18.
That's also a hit.
So the damage on that is 8.
8, so that's 12 in total. Plus your spike damage, please.
3.
That's 15. Lovely stuff. My turn.
Hang on. Wait.
yeah.
Does my vomit not also... Oh, that was the first attack. Apologies. Ignore me.
That's all right. Well, I'll see. He got a 20 on the dex save to avoid being blinded by vomit.
Okay.
So he gets to attack you now, because you're all up in his grill. Do I want to use... Audience, do I want to use his sickle or the Ironbound Pursuit facility of red caps? I think he's not going to use his sickle. I think he's going to... Oh no, Baldy said sickle. Great, he's going to attack you 3 times with the sickle. What is your armor class, please, Rufus?
15.
Jesus Christ! That's 3 hits and 1's a crit.
Whoa.
Fuck.
So, bear with me a second. I need one of these dice. Come here. Come out. Come on. Come out with the glass. There we go. So, good news is you're taking half of this because you are raging.
Yeah.
That's the first hit is the first hit, which isn't doubled, is 10, so that's 5 damage to you. Then 13, half of 13, 7, so 7 damage.
Yeah.
And this is this is doubled to and another 12 damage.
So 25 damage in total.
Yeah, this guy is all of a sudden just a whirlwind of like being not where you expect him to be, and it's a sickle. He's cutting you with the inside of this curved blade and cackling ludicrously as he does it. Blood pouring out of his mouth, he's bit his own cheeks. It's his own blood. It's frothy blood coming out of him. And now, Phillin, it is your turn.
Okay, I am gonna, for the first time, Paul.
Yes.
I am gonna use my Wand of Entangle on him.
Oh, hello.
I assumed you were going to say Firebolt.
We gotta keep the noise down, guys.
He says, attacking the screaming man. Sure. So I believe he makes a dexterity save.
I've not used this, so I'm
No,
not
he is
sure.
entangled.
Kill him.
He's entangled as per the spell. He's
Yeah.
effectively restrained.
Nice.
Go for it, guys.
Next up is Richard.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon
And decapitate.
Mhm.
Good plan.
to get the warhammer going. Fire that
Yeah.
at them. At the same time, I'd like to. I think that's my bonus action. I'd like to then also cast Crusader's Mantle,
Oh.
which gives myself and any friendly creature, i.e., my friends, within a 30-foot radius, an extra D4 radiant damage on all of their attacks.
Cool. I'd have done that before I hit it with the spiritual weapon, but that's me.
Yeah, well, Paul, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you are better at this than I am.
So, Caswell Steve has made a good argument. One spell a turn, love.
Even
Though it's a bonus action, it's still a spell. You could do a cantrip,
okay.
but you couldn't do another spell.
I see. Okay, in which case, I'll
Good
do.
point, Caswell Steel. I would have not spotted that. A touche.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Well, I guess I won't have any fun. I'll just I'll do spiritual weapon, and then I will.
Spiritual weapons hit him for 8 damage, by the way.
I'll hurl my shield at him.
Yeah, boy. You can have advantage on hitting him because he is restrained by these sort of horrible, almost dead-looking, withered roots that have burst out of the stone.
Nice.
And are now sort of, although he's very active at fighting them, they're doubling down. They're regrowing as fast as he breaks through them. Make your attack roll, please.
I have this. That's 18 on the attack. Is that a hit? I guess
It is a hit. It's very much a hit.
And then...
Roll for damage.
Oh god, I got the wrong dice now. 7, 8, 9, 9 damage.
9 damage. Great. That's a solid hit. Your shield arcs across the gap between you and him, and with a audible boing, slams
crap.
into the side of his head. You throw a gong at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Briony?
Said be quiet, Mr. Hardcastle.
Since Jack's gone for such a loud one, I'll go for quiet. Dissonant whispers. It's the only one I can do that doesn't harm.
No, because he'll flee. He'll flee.
He's
He's
trapped.
entangled.
He's entangled, so it'll just mess with them even more.
Okay, what do I need to beat on the saving throw?
Hold on. 15.
15. Okay, cool.
Wisdom.
14. Piss.
So, hold on. I'm doing the thing on the thing. Why did it not? Oh no, it hasn't. It. 15 damage.
What?
15 damage. I did it second level.
Okay, great. His eyes. He screams. His eyes roll up into his head. Blood spurts from his ears and eyes and nose, and he goes limp.
All I whispered was hello.
Yeah. Like what appears to be brain matter is leaking from his ears.
So he's dead. I just put Squeaks next to him and go, num num nums.
Squeaks smells him and turns his nose up.
Fair enough. You're a gastro Drake. I get it, mate.
Under my breath, I say to Phillin, "You spoil that kid."
I get some of the blood and I put it on the blood on Ruff's bandage. So
So
now
looks
it looks like
fresh.
fresh blood. I don't know why that makes it better.
I was going to do the same. Then we can't. In my head, if this is a TV show, we try the same plan 6 times to the same result.
Okay.
So there's now 2 unconscious bodies here.
Well, one's quite dead.
Yeah, sure.
I drag the lighter body towards the heavier body and just have them holding hands, because my theory is if anyone finds it, they'll be so confused by the hand holding It might buy us time.
Okay, so what was the other plan? Get a ship and crash it into the tower?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay then.
I will remind you. No, I'm not gonna.
I would quite like to see that wrestling match first, though. I think that would be quite cool.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm just saying, like, if there's some entertainment on, I know we're busy, but I think it's been a hard few weeks, and I think sometimes you've got to take some time off the job and just have fun.
I just think we should find out definitely where Halcyon is, because if she's been here for weeks, she might be really injured, if not dead. We need to know.
Okay. And can we do that before or after the wrestling?
We can ask someone at the wrestling.
That's very clever. We can be all like, "Go there, Mr. Gravy! You smash that devil! I wonder where that Halcyon is." Oh, sorry, just making conversation, stranger. I'm in.
Okay.
So we fade out, and then fade up on the team, making their way not stealthily, but like anxiously down a corridor deeper in this this weird floating citadel. It's cold in here, and you've begun to realize this isn't rock so much as ice, just incredibly densely packed. And there's patches of it which are like grey, patches of it which are black ice. But it's and what's the word? There's an oppressive aura to this whole space. What you can see is you're wearing colours, and no one's looking at you that closely. There's like a lot of people have blood on them in this neck of the woods. You can see like a lot of the gang members are making their way sort of more or less towards the same place, going through the same doors. There's not like a lot of signage in here. It's kind of left people to navigate themselves. But you can see there are doors marked with like Colosseum this way and a few other bits and bobs.
Are there any that are marked prisoners?
None that you can make out.
Okay. Is there anyone that we can chat to who's not in a group of people?
So many people. Yeah, you can find people on their own.
Okay, I'm going to sidle up to someone.
Okay, you sidle up to hang on, 10. Interesting. You sidle up to a gaunt-looking fella who is getting a drink at a water fountain in a corridor.
Hi, I'm a new gravy boy. I'm John. What's your name?
Yes?
I'm John. What's your name?
John is my name.
Oh wow, same name, name twins. Like I'm really disappointed I'm not allowed to watch Gravy in his fight. Apparently I have to go guard Halcyon. It's such a pain. But I don't even know where she is. I was just wondering, like, you look so smart if you knew.
Are you flirting with a guard?
As well as I can.
Okay, make a persuasion check to sort of flirt with a guard.
Can I sidle over enough that I can be listening?
Yeah.
Ooh, 17 plus 7. That's a lot.
Holy shit. Yeah, okay, cool. You successfully flirt with this guy who is buying it, hook, line, and sinker. Well, people say I'm a clever murderer.
Oh. It takes brains to kill. I've always said it.
Yes. That's I always eat them.
Oh.
So you get smart.
I eat dead bodies too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Where?
Get a room.
I glare at Jack.
This guy glares at Jack. Who are you?
Sorry,
I'm
that's John.
John.
I am also John.
Look, ignore
This is an improbable number of Johns.
As I hear this, and I walk up and go, John, who are you?
I am John. Who are you?
Right, I am John. Listen.
Wait a minute.
Listen, John, I need to speak to John. John?
Yes?
You're supposed to be on a break. You can watch the match. John, I told you, I know you're new to this, but you're supposed to be guarding the prisoner. John, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to have a word with John over here and leave you, Johns, to John in. John, and I look at Hardcastle, with me.
So yeah, you were saying where's Halfling? So you can see that's my boss, John, and my friend John, not friend, colleague. We just we really need to. I really need to know where Halcyon is. And you, I mean, you already know about
the cloud giant.
Yeah.
They've restrained her inside a stupid tower.
Oh, so
They're trying. I think my understanding is they Lord Gravy wants to learn how to control it himself.
Oh,
But, it's taking some while to get the information out of it.
okay.
They should let me try. Just eat their brains and then know it.
You are so smart, John. That's such a good plan.
So, what time did you finish your shift?
Oh, I finished it. Well, I've got this chess tournament I was going to go to, but I'm completely.
Oh yes, I am also part of chess club. Wait, why haven't I seen you at Dragon Chess Club before?
No, I'm new, remember? So I haven't gone yet. I've just seen the notice up and thought that looks like where all the cool people like you, John, would hang out.
John, I'm cool.
So, John, just one other thing, because I would love to sneak a peek at the fight before I go. I just wondered, I heard there's a good viewing point from the changing rooms where Gravy will be getting changed. That sounds so bad. I hear.
I'm persuasion roll, this is shit. I heard there's a great view from a room that isn't the one the thing is happening in.
27.
What do you get?
26. Sorry, no.
Sweet Jesus. Okay. Oh Christ. Oh, yes, I know what you're asking. Everybody wants to see Mr. Gravy in the changing rooms. Here, go down to level D, through the trash compactor, and then into this thing.
Just whilst this is happening, I'm behind, so you can't see me, Paul, and I start a fireball just very slightly and look in Briony's eyes like... and then push it back in. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Absolute superstar. How many guards are around Halcyon at the moment? Because I can probably tell them to go watch the match while I just guard her.
I don't know. I'm not on guard duty. I am a torturer and murderer.
I forgot what a fun guy you are.
Yes. Well, I'll see you at chess club this evening.
See you then.
Yes, I'll bring a bottle of delicious human blood we can share.
Sounds awesome. Guys,
yes?
Okay, so I know...
hang on a second, Briony.
Just
Rufus?
While all of that was happening,
yes,
I've been staring off the side of this walkway.
Oh, you're not near a walkway at the minute. You're deep in some corridors inside the structure.
Apologies.
Sorry, I don't know that I've made that clear. That's on me.
No.
My apologies.
You had talked about there being a corridor. All right, ignore me then.
Fair enough. Right?
Guys, okay, so I know where Gravy's changing room is. If he's going in for a fight, he won't be wearing his belt. Well, let's hope not. We can get his keys from the changing room. Halcyon is in her tower, and then unlock the tower and get her out.
That's actually a good, smart plan.
I was inspired by you, Phillin.
Claire, you don't have to say things you don't mean.
I do mean that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I walk over to Claire and I put my forefinger right in the middle of her breastplate and I go, "You are good."
Thanks, Ruff.
So, following the instructions of one of the Johns, you make your way through a series of thoroughfares, down a couple of staircases, make your way through the trash level, the garbage levels, and find yourself at the door to one of the changing rooms. There's a whole backstage area to the Colosseum, and it's one floor beneath the Colosseum, or the entrance is. So you can hear from the floor upstairs like a lot of footfalls moving in a certain direction. And there's no locks here. There's a couple of guys on the door at the Colosseum, at the changing rooms. What do you? Sorry, no. Claire is no longer insanely tall. That would have worn off during the long rest. Although I didn't address that. So yes, there is there's 2 guards at the door to the changing rooms as you approach.
Okay, I flirted with the glass guards. It's one of your guys' turns.
I as undrunkenly as I can possibly muster,
Mm-hmm.
I look at these 2 guards and say, "How was it?"
Oh, was what?
The shift.
Fine. Why? What? Hang on. What do you mean?
Well, we're here to relieve you from your shift, so I just wondered if there was anything to look out for.
Make a persuasion roll, please.
Do I get any kind of advantage on it?
Would you like to spend
Inspiration.
inspiration on it?
Good inspiration.
I actually don't have inspiration
I'm
currently.
giving him it.
Can I give my
So Briony is giving you bardic inspiration, which can add a d8 to the roll, and I think Richard is giving you his inspiration, which allows you to roll 2 d20s and keep the best one,
Okay.
and then add a d8 to it.
Because that was so much more convincing than my flirting. It doesn't seem fair that the dice won't allow it.
All right. So I can keep the best one and then add a d8 to it.
Yes.
19.
Oh, you son of a 18. So the 2 guys are like, "Oh well, if you're down here, we can go and watch the fight. Get in." I'm like, "Thanks, mate. I owe you one."
Hang on. As they're leaving, I'm saying to them, "No, I just wondered, is there any way you could stay here and guard? Because we really want to watch the fight, but we've been told we have to guard. We want to watch, but..."
"Oh, sorry, mate. I've already given you the key," and he just throws the key at you.
And I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake! This all."
And you can see 2 guys running off down the corridor like they've gotten away with something.
Yeah.
I put my finger on Ruff's chest plate and go, "You are good."
I match her perfectly, eyeline for eyeline, and we just grin at each other.
Yeah. I should point out, Phillin's hair. Someone's asked. Phillin's hair has grown back all over his body to its normal length. It is no longer a foot long. So his hair is as long as it was, but his body hair is the length of normal body hair.
I will, when we get to civilization, if we get there, match Jack's haircut, though. Don't worry.
Lovely stuff. So you've got the key. Presumably, you just make your way into the changing room area.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm gonna stay out here and be a guard.
Yeah, one of us should guard. Yeah.
But as I'm explaining that, I switch sashes with whoever wants to switch sashes.
I'll switch with you because we're already near each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So Briony, can you make a? Actually, no. Tell you what, the 3 of you walk into this changing room area. There's a bunch of different facilities. There's like a sort of office space with the schedules for events and stuff. And there's an open plan office space. No one's here at the minute because a lot of people are upstairs looking at the fight. What you can hear is movement. And striding out of one of the changing rooms, greased up, wearing like a sort of like skin tight leather shorts. And an elaborate, massive golden belt is a 15-foot tall Minotaur, like bright blue with ice horns, and you can see mist spilling off of him. Just walks out of one of the side rooms, just looks at the 3 of you as if you are nothing, and then turns to walk away to some staircases. He's muttering something to himself.
I just put my hand over Phillin's mouth instinctively.
And yeah, it makes its way up some stairs. I'll make it so he stops halfway up a staircase, and is sort of reciting something to himself and flexing. And then the doors at the top of the staircase open. He steps out, and you hear the loudest cheer you have ever heard.
Okay.
And you can just hear him bellow, "I am the face of ruthless aggression!" And the doors close behind him.
Can we see his can we do an investigation check for his belt, his original belt?
Feel free.
Can I also, just curious, can I go and approach the doors and find out if they were automatic or whether someone was operating them manually?
You don't want to help look for the thing we need?
I feel like you guys have got it covered. I'm just curious about the doors.
Yeah, Richard, everyone can make investigation checks, but Richard can waste his.
I'm not in the room.
You're not.
I got for investigation. I got a 22.
Oh, good. I got 14.
Cool. Briony, you can't find shit. Matt, you find a locker in which is a small, yay big glass crystal key, and a pouch containing coins to the tune of 300 gold pieces.
I'll nab those. I'm just going to do an Arcana check on the key just to check there's nothing untoward about taking it. Because it's crystal. And for that, I got a 17 all in.
17. No, it seems legit. It is gently magical, but it's abjuration magic, so it is connected to some kind of ward.
Okay.
Richard, what did you get?
I got 18, thank you, Paul.
18, great. Yeah, the doors they're automatic. They're magically they're a very minor door enchantment on them to make them work. But you can also see there's a crack between the two doors. You can see this guy just really working the crowd, and opposite him in this arena, you can see there is a circle of, you're not sure what, something inscribed on the floor, and in that circle is a horned devil, which, from your understanding of the cosmology of the other side, is a really powerful creature. That this guy looks like he's intent on wrestling.
Hey, Claire, it looks like your mum's been summoned.
I'm a bit busy at the moment, Rev, because Phillin's actually being more useful than you at the moment.
And that is not normal.
No.
A huge cheer goes up from the crowd upstairs.
I do really want to watch this fight, but I know we can't. So can someone get me out of here before I go and do something stupid? Because that sounds like a lot of fun. And I've always wanted to be a wrestler. I think for the 2 months I've been conscious, that's my dream.
All right, Phillin, I tell you what. We go get Halcyon. As we fly off safely, we'll fly over the fight, see what happens. Maybe drop something on him. Yeah.
Okay, deal.
The door to the top of the stairs, there's an enormous thud as something heavy is thrown into them and splinters fly all over the interior of the room.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we go.
Let's go.
Mr. Jack, were they manual or the automatic? I was very curious.
There was a minor magic illusion cast on the doors.
So you poke through you come out to where Ruff is guarding.
Okay.
And I turn to them and go, hang on a sec. Is he no fighting a devil?
Yeah.
Does that mean that devils can come here?
Does that mean... well, they think they summoned them, yeah? So, yeah.
What about your pal?
If I could get Neil here, I would get Neil here, but I have no means to find him or summon him. But yeah, that'd be quite nice.
And he's a demon, not a devil. They're different.
Yeah, he's an imp. No, I mean, he's a regular human man. Well, who said imp? Not me. He's a regular human Neil. Come on, guys. We got a job to do. Let's not think about our human pals back home right now. Regular ones that they are.
I fart audibly.
Lovely stuff.
And it propels us into...
An alarm goes off. No. So unless there's anything else you want to deal with, you guys make your way down to the sort of main docking level, and you can see there's 3 big proper like docking stanchions leading off of this sort of hangar, and it's the sort of 5-story high space where you saw the rock come out of earlier on. In here, there is like a sort of it's brass and steel and dark wood, enormous airship bristling with weapons, but it's recessed into the thing. At the end of one of these docking stanchions, one's empty, one's got like a small skiff on it, and one's got this tower on it at the far end. There are, at this time, 2 guards on the docking pylon itself. Fucking hell. Neither of which are paying any attention to anything.
Okay.
One's literally sat on the edge of it, reading a book. And the other one is pissing into the wind.
Are they? They're both standing quite close to the edge of a large fall into nothingness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's you and Rev. You're the biggest.
Whose stealth is tip top?
I've got good stealth, but I don't have the weight.
Hold on. Are they near the tower or?
So the docking pylon is about 100 foot long, and one's about 30 foot from this end, and one's about 30 foot from the other end.
Okay, I could possibly get one with a thunder wave without damaging the tower, but I'm not sure.
Just dart them and push them off.
Yeah, let's just dart them and push them off.
I don't know that phrase.
Run at them.
Run at them.
Okay, great.
Who's doing it though? Because I won't have the weight to push one off. We've seen me drop kicks.
5. I'll give it a go.
I will clang very loudly if I do.
Well, hold on. Then I can thunderwave one off. Paul, if I'm not good at distances. Thunderwave.
Well, yes. A lot of people are going for
as you guys are debating this out of a side door. The door just opens up and a Minotaur walks through with carrying a heavy axe. As he walks through, it's like and then
I shout, "Come quick, send help."
To who?
Minotaurs aren't that smart, are they?
What?
Hey, hey, what's your name?
Barry.
Quick.
Barry, we've got a belief that those 2 over there are intruders.
They just attacked one of the guards.
You're bleeding. Make a deception roll, Raf.
I'm bleeding. We swapped bandanas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's Rufus who's lying.
Oh yeah.
Deception, did you say?
Yeah.
18.
Shit. At which point,
Barry, keep your voice.
Just races down kicks open the gate, races down the docking pylon, picks up the first one of the guards, and picks him up. He's like, "Whoa!" He drops his book and he runs towards and just slams that guard into the other guard.
Hang on, Paul.
Knocking them both off spiraling into the storm.
While this is happening, we just keep pace with him, right? We're right next to him all the way through.
Okay.
If we get quick enough, Barry, catch one of them.
No, this has already happened.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Open the door.
All we do is keep pace with the Minotaur. So he's hit the first guy off the side, right?
Yeah. No, he's picked the first guy up and is smashing the second guy with the first guy, throwing them both off, spiraling away into the storm.
Okay, and then as he hits the second guy, he must be pretty close to the edge, right?
Yeah.
All of us nod together.
And so as he's throwing the second guy off...
Wait. Barry, just check. I think one of them's holding onto the edge.
I hit him in the back with my hammer of breaching.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Bear in mind, what you're effectively doing is you're pushing him.
Yeah.
But hard with a hammer because he's a Minotaur. 22.
Surely.
9. Yeah, he's gone. It's spiraled end over end.
I turn to the group and go, can we just have 10 seconds for Barry? He was true to his job, and you know what? He did us a favour there, and if I had a glass, I'd raise it to Barry.
Barry.
To Barry.
Good news, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Just the good news?
As Barry falls, tumbling end over end, you see him looking around and then shoot a look back at you of abject terror.
Oh no.
And then he vanishes into a dragon.
Oh, he was part of the chess club.
What would you like to do next?
Get to cover, ideally. Yeah,
Well,
get to the tower.
No, open the
Use
tower.
the keys. Use the keys.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Phillin.
I've not got the keys.
Who's got the key?
Phillin.
Oh, I've got the keys. Right, open the tower.
Do you know?
A white dragon lands on the docking platform about 30 foot behind you.
I give the keys to Claire, and I turn around. I don't know. I panicked. I tried to confuse the dragon for a split second by going, John?
Great. Can everyone make dexterity saving throws?
I panicked. I didn't know what was happening.
Sorry. Constitution saving throws.
Constitution 21 for me.
I did not do well on this.
22 for me.
Oh, I thought the tower was somewhere else. My geography was way off.
I got. Go ahead.
You 10.
4.
Okay.
With the 2 healers.
Okay, so give me a moment.
I'm sorry, guys. I really panicked then. I didn't know what was happening.
It's all right.
So, Matt, what did you get?
21.
Oh, hang on. God. ND6. Give me a second. Okay, cool. That's actually quite neat. Lovely. You got 21. Great. Matt, take 15 cold damage.
Okay.
Richard, what did you get?
I got 10.
Take 30 cold damage, but you've got a ring of warmth, so it's 15.
Yeah, 15. Jeez.
Bryony, what did you get?
4.
30 cold damage. And Rufus?
22.
Holy shit! 15 cold damage. Oh, it's 12. Sorry. Sorry, Matt, take an extra 2. Rufus, take an extra 2. Richard, take an extra 2. Bryony, take an extra 4. Sorry.
No, then I am unconscious.
Oh, really?
Sorry, it's 12, not 10. I misread it.
I only had 3 when he said take an extra 4. I
Okay.
hope I opened
Outsiders! Screams the dragon.
Can I?
The key
Go on.
is in the lock. What would everyone like to do?
Fucking door is what I'd like to do.
Great.
You go for the door.
The key, unlock it, swing the door open. Inside, the tower is. I know what everyone's going to do about this. The tower is like it's the wrong dimensions for the inside. Oh, it's a TARDIS reference. But the inside of the walls are covered in copper, brass, and steel pipes. There's crystals built into the pipes. There's weird dials and stuff all over them. And a variety of different like arcane symbols scribed all over the place. And then in the middle of this room, there is a cloud giant who must easily be about 20 foot tall, but she's chained at the wrists and kneeling down with her head down. She's got dark blue, almost purplish skin, and billowing like her hair is her hair is like the night sky.
Paul.
But yeah, yes.
Without even thinking about it, I am through that door I use my boots of striding and springing to jump as high as I can in the air and bring down my hammer of breaching on the lock that is holding her hands.
Oh, you've got the hammer. Great. Then with a thunderous crack, the lock shatters, and all of a sudden she sits bolt upright, her eyes bright again.
Whilst he's doing that, I'm dragging Claire into the tower so she's out of danger.
And
just so we get cover.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Claire.
Cool. Anyone closing the door?
Yeah, I'll kick it behind me.
Sure. Grand. You hear a sort of, from outside, you hear a... At which point, this woman sits up. Yeah, her voice is much deeper than I can do, but who are you?
We're the best friends. Oh, what's it? We're the best friends club. We're here to rescue you.
Thank you so much. Where are we?
I have no idea.
Where are? She looks to the other three of you. Like, where are we? Where is the tower?
We're
Am I conscious?
We're in the plane of air.
Where on the plane? Are we at Gravy's palace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say?
Because we didn't want.
She stands up and just like there's a small staircase built into the side. Just runs like, stay there for God's sake. Runs upstairs and you can see through like the floor is sort of mesh. She sits into a chair and there's a complex orrery of orbiting like planets, but they're not ones you recognise and they're orbiting in different planes. At which point she just cries down, all right, one of you, reticulate the splines.
What?
Right. I shout on it and then reticulate the splines.
Great. Make an Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'll make an Arcana check.
Not this.
Not my strong suit, this.
Well, I got 17 for Arcana, so
14.
14. Great. It's like, great, wonderful. Somebody de-energize the origin matrix.
I'm going to do that.
Arcana check, please.
Yeah. 16 plus 5, 21.
Great, you successfully re-energize the Arcana matrix, the origin matrix. Activate the void pool.
I'll activate the void pool. Leave it with
check,
me.
please.
Strength.
Yes.
That's okay. That's a rough 20.
Brilliant. You grab a massive, it's like Thor opening the Stargate thing. It's this enormous dial to the side, and just turn that, and you can see a clear pipe where like liquid nothing flows through it. Floop the pig.
I'm on it.
Make an investigation roll, please, Matt.
14 plus. Where are you? Yeah, bugger. Plus 3, so 17.
Excellent. You rummage around. There's a huge dial full of buttons. Not dial, it's a console full of buttons. One of which says "Floop the pig" on it, which you press. It says "Floop," and then you press the pig button. And what you can see is there's like a series of monitors, and there's a pig that just gets inverted somewhere somewhere in reality.
I giggle for a second.
Somebody, quickly cherish the hive core.
I cherish the hive core.
Okay, you slide down a sort of fireman's pole into the basement where there is a sort of beehive-looking thing. Make an insight check, please.
Okay. I was just going to say, I really appreciate you. 13.
You successfully hug the hive core.
Ah!
Somebody hit the energon fusion button. Where are we going?
The Rev takes a moment to be slightly jealous of
Sigil!
We can't go to Sigil.
Then somewhere safe, please.
That's vague.
Home.
Where do you feel safe?
Matt, I would like you to make you're near the console. Matt, I would like you to make a religion check, please.
Okay. Oh, 19 plus, where have you gone? Plus 0, so 19.
Okay, cool. Somewhere safe. Percentile dice.
Oh, my stars.
Great. Now, a couple of things happen at the same time. From outside, you hear a tremendous bellow, and the door, you see the door buckle as something enormous slams into it. Whoever's nearest the door, so I would imagine at this point is Richard, you feel the door is going cold.
And I know my doors.
Yes, you do. You look out. There's a little like peephole. You look out and you see a 15-foot tall Minotaur shoulder charging the door, and then running back and running towards it. And then from upstairs, you hear the Cloud Giant scream, "Hold on to something, and I mean conceptually." As all of your reality warps, everyone somehow gets made really long and thin. And with a sort of soft implosion, you are unmade and remade again. And the tower comes to rest somewhere else. Richard, you're looking out of the peephole. What you can see is a blasted landscape, an amber and red sky, a howling wind, and flocks of demons and devils in battle in the middle of the air. As you look down, you open the door and look out, and you see this cloud is hovering above a blasted landscape, lava, horrible mountains shaped like blades, a river of what looks like clear poison, and on the cloud, on what would be the doorstep, is the left-handed forearm of a 15-foot Minotaur in blue, with blue icy blood pouring out of the wound where it was severed. You are looking out at this environment kind of going, this is interesting. At which point, Phillin, can you make, as you look down at the keys, you realise what you've done is rather than typing in somewhere safe into this arcane system, what you've actually typed in is somewhere lawful.
Ooh.
And you look at the readings and you kind of go, can you make a religion check for me again, please, Phillin? And also Richard.
Yeah. 13 plus, what was it? 0? It's just 13.
Phillin, you're pretty sure you're somewhere not great. Richard, make a religion check, please. You can have advantage.
I just did. Oh, okay. I'll roll again.
What'd you get?
19.
Welcome to hell.
Yay!
Yay!
And as Richard, as the Reverend turns
over the porthole.
the Reverend turns around to the rest of the group, just goes and tells, "We're in Avernus."
I don't know the reference.
Under my breath, I go, "What the hell?"
And that's our show. Lovely stuff. So, great news. You've escaped the plane of air.
Bad news.
Bad news. Oh my god.
Oh.
The thing is, all we ever wanted was to get a book.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
And that's episode 16 over. The party are now in hell, out of the frying pan, into the essential concept of fire. That's what's happened. The next couple of sessions are really fun and pretty high stakes. I get to mash up some of the cool stuff from the Descent into Avernus book that D&D put out around the end of 2019, and also some homebrew stuff and a load of stuff drawn from various other sources. I don't know whether it's become clear yet, and it'll become more clear as we go on through the games. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from things like Planescape Torment and some of the advanced D&D Planescape rules, which you can get as PDFs from DriveThruRPG now, if you're inclined, as well as the contemporary 5th edition Avernus rules and a load of other secondary stuff, and a few fun chats I've had with folks who work at D&D. But these were some of my favourite sessions to write. Particularly the Storming the Palace of Gravy just now was a treat to write and so much fun to run. Yeah, it's nice to see the players stumble towards competence. It's also nice to see what the players do with increasingly powerful abilities. And we'll see how they get on. Anyway, look, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a look around the channel. the first of our DM or player tips videos will have hopefully gone up by now. We've also got the Streamiversary specials that should be coming out any day now if you want to go back and watch those. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.